Annyeonghaseyo! Hi guys! So I wanted to do a video on Diabolical Lovers. So there's season 1 and 2. Season 1 is awesome. There's 12 episodes. And then there's season 2, which is actually Diabolical Lovers More Blood. So in the first season you got the Sakamaki brothers, and they are very... You got the Sakamaki brothers, you got the Sakamaki brothers, and you got Yui, who is a character that I cosplay. And let's start with the Sakamaki brothers. There is Raiji, Layato, Kanato, Aido. Oh my gosh, there's Shu, there's Subaru. I mean, there's Ayato. That's the Sakamaki brothers for you. And you gotta say from the very beginning, the character of Yui comes in and she is faced with Ayato, and literally after that and him breaking her phone is kind of she thought he was dead, and there's this whole thing going on. Literally, it's just like a domino effect after that. And if you haven't seen the anime, I'm just gonna kind of give you little snippets and stuff, but you gotta check out this anime. I can tell you, warning, there's a fair warning on this. This is an anime that there is a lot of forcefulness. They call it, people joke and call it the vampire and rape drama, but really, truthfully, there is no there is a lot going on. And if you're very you don't like forcefulness, if you don't like straightforwardness like that, if you have a problem with things being forced, please, you don't watch this drama. Don't watch this drama. Don't watch this anime, because it's very straightforward anime. The Sakamaki brothers in the first season are very but the Sakamaki brothers are very straightforward, and when they do want something from Yui, they take it. She gets bitten multiple times, where it's just, whenever they want, wherever they want. So, but I can tell you, for me, it's a very actual good anime, and the characters are really interesting, because for me, and I'm going to use this as what I've talked with my friends before, it's very I like he is very sarcastic, and he is very meticulous and stuff. And another one actually also is Raiji, who's actually the main person, the head of the family in a sense, because he's the oldest. He seems like more of a Kyoya from Oran High School, where he managed the money, he made sure everything was on schedule, he made sure everything, he was the glue that kind of kept everything organized. So that's kind of the character in it. He is very picky about everything. He tries to keep these boys in line and stuff, and he also does a very big job of also keeping Yui in line. But he kind of seems, in the beginning, for me, seems kind of a person that you're like, oh, okay, he's gonna be nice to her. He's kind of he seems like the little head person of it, but he ends up being just like them. But he is very strategical with how he acts, because he does hold himself higher, does hold himself very studious. He holds himself very proper. That's what I was going proper. But then there's the thing of the character of Ayato. When the relationship he has with Yui is he's very, this is mine. But they do it all of them do that. But the thing with Ayato is he's very possessive of her. You see him a lot. He's the one that takes really claim of her and stuff in a big way. And, moving on to another character, Kanato, who seems more like the child, and he pretty much really is the child of the Sakamaki brothers. He is he has the very like kid-like aspects. He has this bear which actually has the ashes of his mother in it, and if you watch the anime, you will know the story of why it is in there and why he acts a certain way. He was known as the songbird and stuff in it because he always used to sing with his mother. So it's kind of, he has that kind of childlike aspect, but he's also very messed up. They're all very messed up and stuff, but they have their reasons for it. And I'm not gonna give it too much away with that part. But season 2 does explain it a lot more. Blood does explain the backstories a lot more. Raiji was more of the you know, his mom knew what he was doing, He knew she could know that he was doing what he was supposed to be doing. So she really didn't give him much attention because, you know, she saw him as an adult, so he could take care of himself. But Kanato really, to me, is a Yui cosplayer and also as a regular viewer of the anime. I can't see him as more of just a child. I can't see him more than just a child because he has so much of a childlike aspects and characteristics. He is more of just seems like a child to me. And when he does act the way he acts certain ways, because he goes off on her, he has these like giant fits and stuff. He throws a tantrum in my mind, in my opinion. He throws a tantrum like a child does. Like, you could call him cute and he freaks out on you. Or like in the second season where he actually, Yui gets kidnapped by the Makame brothers. And he is like, kind of like, she comes back and he's kind of like, why did you leave me? You know, why did you leave? You know, it's kind of like he really kind of is very spur of the moment, you know, what a child would do if you take something away from them. You know, it's kind of that kind of thing. Subaru is more of the quiet one. He, actually, to me, I am a very Subaru bias. I'm also a Laito bias and a Raiji bias, but I'm like, something about Subaru kind of caught me right away because he's very quiet, but he also seemed like he doesn't give a flying crap about her, but it does seem like he's the only one that actually tells her, run, get out of here. He's the one that actually tells her, and it's kind of like a, oh, you know, he actually doesn't want her. He knows that she shouldn't be here. All the other brothers take kind of take advantage of that. And then there's the character, finally, the final, there, besides Laito. Okay, let's talk about Laito and then I'll go to the final. Laito is, as I said, before, he's also very sexual. He's also very out there. He's very, he literally does not give a crap. He will jump in her bed in an instant like that if he gets the chance to. Which he doesn't even if he doesn't get the chance to. But Laito is very sassy. He's a sassy character, and I think he's got so much sass in that pants. He's to say his pants. But anyway, so moving on from that, you know, also he's very sarcastic and stuff. But all of them are, but he's very outright sarcastic. But moving on to Shu. Shu is the one that everybody sees that like to sleep a lot. He's also very, very quiet, and he also does something in the first season where he actually pulls Yui into the bathtub where he's still wearing his clothes and he's just sitting there in the bathtub with his clothes on in water. I don't know who takes a bath with their clothes on. I have no idea. But he also sleeps everywhere. He just literally sleeps. That's all he freaking does is sleep. But he also has his headphones in, so you also kind of see that he's very, he likes to keep to himself. He doesn't like people being loud and the drama. He likes to keep to himself and stuff. But you also see he kind of, he does think about Yui a lot more because he does, you know, I think he thinks a lot with the music. And I think he has music going on, so he has an iPod on his neck, so I don't know about how he ever charges that thing or it never dies. I don't know. Or it doesn't work. I don't know. It's just so that's for the Sakamaki brothers and stuff, but you can also go check out the Makame brothers, and I'm still knowing a few of all of the names of them, but Azusa is kind of like the version of Kanata is literally the Makame version of Kanato Sakamaki. He's just a little more Azusa is more, he enjoys pain. He gets a laugh of it. It's very psychotic in a sense, but he is he just enjoys pain, and it's just kind of, you kind of, at first you're kind of like, you know, you're kind of like, what? But he does a lot of things, and he actually, I kind of feel like he could be the character that you would kind of want to watch Disney movies with and cuddle and just give him a sippy cup and just hug him. He just seems like way people cuddle him because he's just a character that needs to be loved. He needs love. Like, that character just needs love. Then you got Kou, or K-U-K-O-U, K-O-K, I don't know. Kou is actually seen as the Japanese idol boy. He is seen, and he even says he is an idol. He is a Japanese artist. He's a Japanese musician. And then how they have K-pop idols. They have K-pop idols, and I'm going to say idol because that's the way the people say it, but K-pop artist. He is a Japanese artist, and he is known as, all the girls love him. Think about a K-pop artist, but think of Kou as a, Japanese artist where he's popular. Then you got Rookie. I can't freaking say. Rookie is more of the, jerk and stuff. But truthfully, difference between, Kou also calls Yui also masochistic kitten, and like kind of like a separate version of Laito calling her bitch. I'm gonna spell because I'm not gonna say it aloud because I'm not gonna do that. And so it's kind of the thing where, the difference between the Sakamakis and the Makame brothers is the Makame brothers, they do call her Eve, as in like Adam and Eve and everything. But they also are a lot nicer to her, and they were human before, and they treat her more like a person and don't see her as more as just a food source. Yeah, they do weigh her multiple times, but they don't treat her just as like a cat, just like as a thing of cattle. They actually treat her like she's a person, and they talk to her, and they miss her when she's not there, and it's kind of like the thing. They do care about her. And not saying the Sakamakis, they don't care about her at all. It's a different thing is the Sakamaki brothers see her as a food source. They use her. But the thing is, the Makame brothers, actually, they were human before, and they act like a family. They act like a bunch of brothers, and you can see that from the one episode in season 2, that they actually do care about her. So, then you got the thing of Karl Heinz, where you only get to see him, truthfully, to be honest, in flashbacks in season 2, and also you get to see him in the beginning part on the screen of season 1 when Yui's coming to the manor. And he actually had a hand in in creating and turning the Makame brothers into vampires, and the Sakamaki brothers are his actual children. But literally he doesn't try to associate himself with any of them. I can tell you for a fact, all of the Sakamaki brothers, they are sets of brothers. All 3 of them have different mothers, but the only similar thing between all of them is they all have the same father, and which is Karl Heinz. Karl Heinz he likes his women, and you can definitely tell that from him having 3 different wives with 3 different sets of children. But there's so much in there. There's so many characters, and I like the stories. And the thing about Yui, and she is a dunce and stuff, and she doesn't seem to get through things and stuff, but I like the character because she is a character that, similar to me, she's clumsy, she's quiet, she's impulsive sometimes, and she doesn't always stand up for herself. So that's the kind of thing and also kind of like her blonde hair with the pink in the end. It's kind of cool. Which is the kind of weird thing because Subaru has blonde hair, whitish blonde with pink in it. So it kind of makes you think that Yui and Subaru are really similar, and I ship them a lot because of the pink in their hair. But I don't know. So if you want to go check out an anime, you can go check out Diabolical Lovers Season 1 and 2. Season 2, Diabolical Lovers More Blood. You can watch them on Drama Fever. You can actually currently watch Season 2 on Crunchyroll, which is actually where I watch it, but you can also watch it on Funimation. So this is a 15-minute video, but I'm so sorry, but I kind of want to get out there. Go check out my go check out my Kiss Me Kayla cosplay, my DeviantArt WW Diva Hardy Girl, and go check out my Instagram, which you can actually check all of my Yui from Diabolik Lovers cosplay pictures. I will be adding more as I get them and everything, but you can go check out my Yui from Diabolik Lovers cosplay, and I definitely plan on doing more. Definitely plan on doing a lot of videos at Toricon because I'll have more time than I did at Katsukon. But guys, check out Diabolical Lovers Season 1 and 2. And let me know if you've seen Diabolical Lovers or if you're on Season 2 already. Put in the comments section, who is your favorite member of the Makami brothers or the Sakamaki brothers? Do you like one group more than the other? Do you like one brother? Which one do you like more than anything else? I will see you guys later, and I love you guys so much. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys. I got my friend Vicky actually drew Ayato for me, and this is freaking amazing. She's like a genius, and so she's actually also drew my Ayato doll, and she also is going to be drawing Raiji for me. Also, I got these. I got Subaru and Raiji at Katsukon, and let me see if I can actually get the pictures up there. I don't know if you can actually see them, but I got Raiji, Laito, and Subaru. They're pictures from the Japanese play. They have released a video, the actual DVD yet for the full show. It's all in Japanese because they have subtitled it, but it looks really, 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 really good. So freaking good. Show you guys. Doll right up there, and I got the roses and stuff more stuff at Katsukon because I really want a Raiji one, but I haven't been able to chase. And those are really freaking expensive for those plushies. But yeah, there's so much. I'm so excited to see you guys. I'm so excited for you guys to see more. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys. Annyeong!